everyone. So today I have a book review for you, and it is on, as you can see by the title probably, The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Let me try to get it. Yeah. So that's the cover. There are a couple different covers. I think this one is my favorite so far because it has the characters right here. And then Banshee. And yeah, I really like it because it just looks dark, like the book is sometimes. So yeah, that's the cover. This book has 479 pages. It's pretty thick. I got through it in like 4 days. That's because I had a lot of stuff to do and I was kind of busy, but tried to read it as best as I can, and it was an easy read. Like, there was no point where I was like, oh, this is really boring and slow. It was easy and it was a good read. So I'm gonna read the inside cover for you guys. Yeah. Todd Hewitt is the last boy in Prentisstown, but Prentisstown isn't like other towns. Everyone can hear everyone else's thoughts in an overwhelming, never-ending stream of noise. There is no quiet, no privacy, no room for secrets. Or is there? Just a moment away from the birthday that will make him a man, Todd and his dog Manchee, whose thoughts Todd can hear too, whether he wants to or not, stumbles upon an area of complete silence, which is impossible. Prentisstown has never been hiding Prentisstown has been hiding something from him, a secret so awful that Todd and Manchee are suddenly running for their lives. But how can you flee when your pursuers can hear your every thought? And where can you run when there's nowhere to go? Award-winning author Patrick Ness creates an astonishingly powerful and breathtakingly exciting novel in which a boy on the brink of manhood must run from everything he knows, and in which the road to adulthood has never been more dangerous. So that is the synopsis, and tell me that didn't spike your interest, because it did mine when I first read it on Goodreads, and ever since then I've been dying to read this book, and I finally did, and I'm so happy I did. So let's talk about the plot. The plot is really fast-paced. There are some slow parts in it, but for the most part, it's primarily an action-packed adventure, and you're on the edge of your seat like the whole time. That's how it was for me, at least. It's very gripping. It's one of the most unique plots I've ever read. Also, it's different than any other dystopian novel. That's what it is. It's a dystopian novel. Young adult. The ending was absolutely amazing. There are no words to describe this ending. Like, you will be wanting to read the next book. That's what I was like. So let's talk about the characters. The characters were very good for me. They were just very endearing. I really felt for the characters, all of them. Todd Hewitt, the main character, I think he's the most heroic character maybe that I've read, because he's so real, and yet he still is heroic. Like, he's not, he has flaws in him too, and that's what makes me love him so much more, is that he has flaws. And some other characters in other books, the authors write them with no flaws and they're just perfect and everything, and kind of bugs me because I like to see that the person that I'm reading about is real, and that I can kind of act the same way as he does. And the fact that we see his thoughts makes him that much more real to me. The fact that you can see what he's thinking, and he's such a good character. Ugh, I love him. And then Manchee's the other main character. He's a dog. And how can you not love Manchee? I love Manchee. Yep. Anybody who has read this knows that he's such a good character. There's other characters, but I don't really want to talk about them because they come in later and I don't really want to ruin it for you guys. The idea of this book was very unique. The fact that you can hear other people's thoughts and that you're in this town that everyone for their whole entire lives has heard their neighbor's thoughts, heard the person next to them's thoughts, and they just have this like constant noise coming through them, and it can be annoying if you first arrive there. You can be like, what the heck is going on? But here it's just normal for them, and it's interesting that Todd is so intrigued when he finds out that there's actually silence in the world, and he finds this place, and he gets in trouble for it, and that's where it comes. That's where the plot kind of goes off. I've never seen anything like it, that's for sure. The writing, it's hard in the beginning because Todd's thoughts were not always grammatically correct. He is just the type of person, kind of like, he doesn't spell things the way we normally do. Like, instead of your, Y-O-U-R, he'll spell like your, like Y-E-R. That's I got through it. I got used to it. You end up getting used to it. But Patrick Ness's prose is beautiful, despite the main character's, grammatical mistakes. But just his prose and how he writes the action scenes, it's really, really nice. And I think that's it. I think that's it about this book. So go read it. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I want to buy this book and get it on my bookshelf. I'm definitely going to get the whole series probably for Christmas because it'll probably be expensive. But yes, The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. One of my favorites. Alright. Bye guys. I will see you next time.